I'm FormBX257, here to bring you another vintage G.I. Joe toy review. And today on Dreadnok Week, I'll be doing Ripper. Now, I sort of recall Ripper and Torch not really being very being very distinct from each other in the comic book. However, in the cartoon, I tend to remember Ripper having quite a few more lines, or at least more funny lines, as the Dreadnoks were more comic relief in the cartoon. It might have had something to do with maybe Buzzer's voice being a bit higher and Torch's being a bit lower. So Ripper's voice tended to, well, just be a bit more memorable, maybe, to me. Of course, Ripper might have had some pretty more funnier or more memorable lines because, well, just what were you going to do with a character whose name sort of evokes a English serial killer? Ripper is perhaps my favorite of the Dreadnok sculpts because so much of what his character is really on him. He has that dreaded Hasbro gold paint on him, which comes off if you look at it funny. But then he is supposed to be more of a career criminal. He values money above anything else, so of course he'd have a lot of his gold jewelry on him. Another really nice thing is that he has a slight mohawk. I wish it was a little more pronounced, and unfortunately it is because, well, he has hair around his head rather than being, bald. And he has these funky red sunglasses. I mean, when's the last time you ever saw someone outside of a 1980s music video wearing red sunglasses? That's awesome. Now, his accessories include his power jaws, which are, I guess the modern term for this would be the jaws of life, which has a hose connected to his backpack, which has a frame. Now, this is actually tabbed in, but it is a two-piece thing, which you can, I suppose, take apart. He comes with an assault rifle with metal splitter. And if this rifle looks a little bit familiar, that's because Hasbro decided to reuse Snowjob's rifle. One of the more interesting things is that he never used the power jaws in either the cartoon or the comic book. However, in the cartoon, he primarily used his metal splitter assault rifle. Now, if I were going to fault the figure for anything, it would be just two things. One thing, I really do like the head sculpt. There's a lot of wrinkles and, quite frankly, a lot of personality and character just in the head sculpt alone. However, his head does seem to be a tiny bit big for his body, on top of the fact that he really doesn't have much of a neck. The other thing is, well, take a look at his gun. They decided not to color his gun in, so it's the same color as his denim jeans.
Well, that's all the time I have right now. Please check out my Facebook page for more information and behind-the-scenes photos for these reviews. Thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for next time to see another 1980s G.I. Joe toy review. See you then.